recording. Now we're back.
Now we are.
Travis, where are we?
Oh, yeah.
What's about to happen?
The horses, they're restless. I do a barrel roll
They
off.
are restless.
I do a barrel roll off the wagon. I'm like, shit, they're restless.
I just facepalm at Drury and
Shut
then,
it
like,
down!
to set up camp.
Shut it down!
To set up camp, obviously at the moment it seems Plan A didn't work, so we'll go to Plan B, which is
I say
Rolling Rock.
we
We-
break our axle.
We can't camp an hour out of town, guys. That looks stupid.
It's an hour and a half at least.
Oh,
I'm tired.
That changes everything.
How about we just go off the road a little bit? We'll camp there. Hopefully, no one sees us. Like our plan, obviously, our plan B.
Hopefully
ambush
people
hasn't
see us
worked.
doing
Look, we can go into town, pretend to sell some stuff, and then go back, and then break our axle on the way out, or whatever. I don't know.
All right. Okay. Fine.
I'm just saying,
Hey.
breaking down or
Let's go.
camping an hour out of town, that seems stupid.
Well,
Okay.
at least if we're camping out, we
Straight
can
and
be
slow wisdom comes up with the first good idea that it's happening.
If that's stupid to cave in, come on, guys, you're doing something wrong.
Oh, either way, if our plan to be ambush has failed, then we got to go to Plan B, which is to find what we're looking for based on this scout's report, and work from there.
Yeah.
This means that we go to them instead of they coming to us.
Yeah, this scout wasn't very good at archery. I don't think he was very good at scouting either.
Yeah, well, he was.
And
Not
missed.
everyone can be the best, Caven.
Only
There
one.
ever was.
Compared to
Can only be
you-
one.
Compared to you, no one can always be the best.
All right, so we're chatting as we're going into town, Travis.
Also, I would mention at some point, like, I wonder if that, like, elf guy who deafened me has anything to do with any of this.
Mm,
Oh.
I
You said
You
he
were
asked you.
deafened?
He said he asked you a question, and then he threw something.
Yeah,
at you?
he asked me something about. Oh, fuck. Allison doesn't remember something about trees. Oh, fuck. What are the lyrics? No!
How high? How high?
Does the sycamore grow? And then I couldn't answer it, and then he threw that thing down that Caben used before and deafened me and left, obviously.
well,
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't try to steal anything off you, so I highly doubt this is related.
Yeah, but, I mean, what was he doing there? I guess I just have
you
I
part of the
know.
secret society.
Dude, sounds
Well,
like,
yeah.
like a creeper, man.
Illuminati.
Maybe-
I don't know.
Maybe, I was gonna say, maybe he's a stonemason or Knights
Illuminati
Templar.
confirmed.
Yeah.
Hypothesized, not confirmed. Or was it the next level of
Oh.
Illuminati that she didn't know the response?
The all-seeing elf.
All right, so we go into town, Travis.
Okay, you go into town. You are now in town. Anything specific you want to do there?
I go to town in town.
You go to town in town?
No, I'd like to find an inn and same routine. We're merchants, and we're hoping to make it to Rivian. I don't have the map pulled up. I keep forgetting
Well,
Yeah, are you looking to continue on?
the Ripian. That's ostensibly what our story is to everybody else.
wait, hold on, I got an idea. Because remember, we still want to attract attention between these two towns. We just say that we're doing a circle between towns, selling our wares, going from this town to the Grugoven to Vigoff, then all the way up to Rapian, where we're leaving from there.
What?
Sorry, I'm not sure you got one name correct. But okay.
Oh, Travis! Let it go!
Let it go. Let it go.
Oh, boy.
Make it stop.
You know how to have issues pronouncing these damn names.
No, that's alright. Sorry.
I,
Shit.
I nod to Nina and then just walk over and, inquire about rooms at this inn.
Yeah, rooms are fairly priced.
Cheap.
Well,
They're fairly priced.
we'll need 3 rooms, 2 for my working men here and man and woman, and 1 for me and my wife.
Fawn, like, forces a smile again, like,
Yes, of course, sir.
Yeah, somewhere quiet, preferably. As you can see, she has ulcers.
Your wife does?
Yeah, it's really quite tragic, actually. How are you feeling today, honey?
Just fine, honey.
She
Mm.
she looks.
I give
fine
the
to
awkward
me.
smile again.
Ah,
Yeah, not him.
yes, sir. I can get you rooms right away.
Thank you. You can put the room under the name of Stillman Dooflewurst.
Stillman Dooflewurst.
Yes,
Very well, sir.
thank you.
Yeah, and so you guys get some rooms for the night.
Esquire.
Stillman
Uh,
Dooflewurst Esquire.
Very well.
Thank you.
God.
He totally doesn't write down anything and just gives you some keys.
Great. I go up to the room, drop my shit off. Time of day, is it evening?
Yeah, it's like it was probably getting fairly dark by the time you pulled in.
Okay. Jimmy and Durian don't have any concrete ideas about what to do, so I'm gonna go shoot the shit in the tavern, ask about bandits again. You know, same deal.
Okay.
I guess me and Caven are just doing our guard duty stuff.
Yep.
Cleaning up the act.
Cool. Yeah, so you ask around, and you talk to a few people, they say they haven't really seen any bandits around recently, though there were some a couple weeks ago.
Hmm. Any idea why they stopped? To this person? No.
No. Good that they did, though. Maybe
Yes.
they moved somewhere else, maybe they got what they wanted. Less bandits, the better.
Amen.
Yeah, that's about all you get.
Yeah, Durian's not happy about not being able to perform or having to stay relatively sober.
Well, I
so-
mean, you can perform, you just have to get Fawn's permission.
Damn. Poor Kevin this episode, man. This is really laying it. Durian stands up
I
at some point.
expected higher humor of you guys.
Why?
I honestly, I don't do anything. I mean, I don't have anything to do. So if you guys want to do anything, please, by all means. But
Yeah, I don't have anything to do if there's no real word about recent banditries.
nothing recent. Fawn, how would you feel about us? Fawn, what's your alias?
Arith.
Arith, my dear, how would you feel about pressing on to Rippian, delivering our wares there, because that is our original plan, and we should stick to the plan.
Well, I'm all for sticking to the plan, so I think that's a good idea.
It makes more sense than turning back now.
True.
Otherwise,
do that?
we perhaps offload our goods here and head back on foot or on horseback.
I kind of look at him and see if he's like making any gestures of any sort. Are you making any like hidden?
Going like, I'm doing like the Monty Python horse
Coconuts.
clapping.
I saw that this weekend and it was hilarious.
No, I
Let's do it.
say like, you know, I lean in. I'm like, we could just ditch the wagon somewhere and head out.
I kind of lean back in and say, "Is that a good idea?"
It doesn't have anything valuable in it. It's fake.
It's up to you, dear. I say in a normal voice.
Well, we should consult with our guard people.
Ah, yes, the guards.
I'm gonna go out to the wagon and check with Nina now. Evelyn.
You gotta write
Evelyn.
it
Evelyn.
Doesn't matter. Female guard number one.
Eowyn.
No, Durian does that. He's like, Evelyn. Evelyn? Evelyn. Whatever her name was, silly girl. And I walk out back.
Cool. Yeah, she's out there.
Ah, Evelyn. 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 Yes.
You got it right the first time.
Yes. A word, if I may.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Nina. The way I see it, we have two options. We can't turn back here with the cart. It would look weird, and we definitely wouldn't be bait then. My plan is we go press on all the way to Rippian. Maybe we'll hear some more words. Maybe they're operating on a different stretch of road than they were before. If we don't catch them there, we ditch the barrels, and then empty cart, head back the way we came, and try another pass. What do you think?
Well,
The other option would be to abandon the cart here, hide it somewhere maybe.
a
And
third
then go back
alternative
on a
would
third.
be we head back on the road, like back the way with the cart. The second we come across the rock that we're looking for, we can go off road, abandon the cart there, and just follow the thing from the scout. I'm pretty sure Plan A has failed at this point. If it would be attacked, we would have been attacked by now.
Yeah, but there's no saying that they're in that location.
It's our only lead. We have
The-
to follow it.
The only rumor of bandits in Kanta is that that they were maybe some bandits several weeks ago, but not anymore.
Yeah.
They could have moved
Maybe.
on if they knew they were scouted, for example.
Well, our only lead to go on at the moment is this, so we have to check it out fully. If at the end we can't find anything or any clue to where they're going, then we'll have to rethink after that. But we need to find this rock. We need to follow what this guy wrote down. Check it all out.
See, I think we
What's-
should press on to Rippian and see if we hear more recent rumor. Perhaps they moved to the east and south.
I mean, Lord Tegan did express he wanted us to be completely thorough, so if we don't check out this lead, we're not really doing what he said.
No, I think it's more thorough to go to Rippian, where our knowledge had us between, the information we had said go between Gregovia and Kanta. I think it'd be a waste of time, and we can always double back and check there on our way back.
Well, I meant for a time is not on our side, and that's why we got to check this out, because the longer we don't check it out, Durian, the more time it goes cold. I mean, I agree. I agree we need to go to Rippian at one point, but we got to check this out while we can.
All right, we just turn the cart around without selling anything.
Yeah, and we'll probably ditch it at one point. Our cover, it either didn't work or it's been blown. Either way, it's
My
pointless now.
preference then would be just to ditch the cart in town here. Why have that encumbrance? We can move quicker on our own on horseback, and we just head out of here.
Oh, I mean, if by miracle we find them and we get all the cargo she wants back, it would be a lot easier just to put it on the cart.
This is true. All right.
That's what I mean. Like, once we find the first marker, we'll hide it off road so we know
If
where
we
it
find
is.
We
If
didn't
we
see
find-
anything on the first pass. But all
Well,
right.
now all four of us know what we're looking for. So,
All right.
We don't.
including a mysterious fifth. And I look like I sort of like if I signed a god, but it's really like a signed a body Swiftwind.
I look at Nina go like this all of a sudden.
and a mysterious fifth, like to an observer it means God, but we know we have Swiftwind in the sky.
Durian's confused and just backs away slowly and then turns and goes.
I saw his face pop. I'm like, SW.
You,
Sure, whatever
you
it's
don't know
Star
those.
Wars?
You don't know those letters yet.
Uh,
You're still working on it.
Get lawyer.
You're maybe up to H.
Swiftwind
You're maybe
Durian.
up to H.
Swiftwind Durian.
Did you see him?
I mean, he's up in the air.
Isn't he always?
That's what I was referring to from a.
He may be on the ground right now, you know.
I just FaceTime. I'm like, good day, sir.
Good day, sir.
Good days.
I mean, good night, sir.
Nina,
Have a
if
good
you're
evening. I'll see
implying
you
that
in-
somehow this Pegasus is going to be more in tune with the human and elven goings on than it is already.
No,
I
I
don't
just
think it
mean
has
he might see the rock in the air. Is what I'm saying, Tyrion.
It's
Now
just
he
a
knows
rock,
this
though.
strange.
If it was a rock that was so noticeable from the air, we probably would have noticed it.
Oh my.
So real quick, out of character, Allison heard the rock in the air and like actually sat here for a second and was like, "Wait, is this supposed to be actually in the air?" And I got really confused for a second.
It's a floating
I
rock.
thought it
You
was
can't miss it.
I was like, floating rock.
Uh,
Either way,
Either
either way, we just got to do better tomorrow. We'll be doubly attentive to find this rock.
Yep,
Now that
yep.
we know we're looking for it.
yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Elowen. I walk away.
Yeah, of course. Now he's getting it right on purpose.
Cool.
Okay.
Only
So,
'cause-
Sleep.
Wait,
Yeah.
do you not ask Kaven?
Yeah, Caben was inside when I was talking to Fawn.
Caven just gives
Wait,
elf
what?
nods
I
and
was
shit.
there?
Caben sat there like this.
The transparent elf of the party. Wait, what?
I didn't know I was in that room. I'm sorry. I thought you were doing.
Okay, I go find Caben.
Alright, whatever. Short
Um,
version. Kaven is vehemently saying, "Let's go forward to the next city. If we turn around now, if they've been missing for weeks, there's no point in staying here. They're gone."
So you don't think we should double back?
No, there's no point. If they're gone, they're not here. I mean, we can double back eventually, but if they've moved on, we should press forward. It helps our charade. It helps find out where they've moved to. It's a much better choice.
Guardsman number 2, you're surprisingly lucid in your thinking. I agree with you. We'll take a vote in the morning, all right?
All right.
I go in and I look for, I don't know, like a dice game or a card game. A card game. If somebody's playing cards, I feel the need to play some sort of
Okay. Yeah.
aimless gambling.
You can totally find a card game.
Ancient Hearthstone.
Yeah. Why don't you
First one
card
open
playing
legendary
skills.
card
Red
wins.
stones.
Yeah. Why don't you roll God, I don't even know what you'd roll for this. Are you like trying to make serious bank or
No, unless this is a big hoppin' town, you know.
It is. I mean, it's a big port town, so well, not
Well-
big. Actually, this is a smaller port town.
Okay, well,
but I mean, there are definitely plenty of sailors looking to gamble.
Yeah, I strike up with some sailors, and I'm not looking to like blow a ton of money, but I'm kind of like I need to see money moving to get me interested at all.
Okay, yeah, you definitely see some sailors playing.
Okay.
Cool. So why don't you give me a series of bluff checks? Because that's how one wins at cards.
All right.
Why don't you
Seems
roll
fair.
me 5? Oof. So it'll be first.
See, the
second-
first bluff was to throw them off on my skill.
Oh,
Okay.
crap.
How many? 5? You said?
Yeah,
Oh, that was 6.
that
Wait,
was 6.
Ignore the last number.
So that and okay, you clean house. You probably take about 50 silver from these guys, but you're encouraging them with drinks and basically egging them on to stay in the game, and offer them a double or nothing here or there, and you clean them out. Yeah, you get I'll say 60 silver from them.
Awesome.
Cool. They eventually just quit and leave, quite in a huff.
What's the matter, guys? Getting a little too rich for your blood?
Yeah. Fucking.
He
They
doesn't
just
know
kind
you.
of grumble and leave.
What he
Yeah,
doesn't
it
know
do-
is Dre
doesn't matter
has
what
5
they-
aces under his sleeve.
Doesn't matter what they grumble. I'm like,
Yeah, cool.
I scoop up my winnings and find that a couple hours has passed. Turn the camera over to somebody else, I guess.
Yeah. Anyone else doing anything of interest?
I mean, I'm just doing my normal stuff, doing the rotations. so-
Listening in, seeing if anyone mentions bandits and shit.
Bandits and shit.
Recently.
Blah blah blah, bandits and shit.
Recently, so who's asking? Like Fawn, I guess. I'm sorry.
Fawn, who is actually Arith.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, you said we. Cool, yeah, you go around, and you hear, that, again, there haven't been a lot of bandits recently, but they, had hit the roads a few weeks ago between, Grigovian and Kanta.
As in the bandits?
Yeah, as in bandits.
Couple weeks ago, Fawn takes a mental note, Allison takes an action.
Fawn doesn't write this down.
No, because she can't. But Allison can write. So there we go. I'm like, oh, really? That's interesting. I guess I'm glad that my husband and I and our guards haven't run into anything like that. That's terrifying.
Yes, well, good you have guards with you.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know. A lot of people have been going on the roads. They seem to be safer now, but I don't know.
Do you have any...
One always thinks it must be human work, you know.
Those dirty humans.
Do you have any more information? I mean, I don't want to get attacked, and I'm sure my husband doesn't either. That's terrifying.
No, there were just some attacks a few weeks ago.
Okay. I seem very interested in this, and I look a little bit, I look a little bit worried. Like, oh, that's terrifying.
Can Fawn actually do worried? Like, is that within
she
her
tries
repertoire?
really hard
It's
to
like her
like furrow
smile.
her brows, like, oh,
Yeah.
oh, that's scary.
My dear, are you feeling all right? You look quite unwell.
She's got ulcers, I'm telling you.
No, this time it's like my eyebrows don't really know how to like furrow,
She's
How do I act
trying
scared?
several different looks.
Ooh. So I thank them for their information, especially because it's very important for my safety. And then I mentioned that I may be with child because my armor is really big under my merchant clothing.
Yeah, you kind of like
Yeah, you're like, I may be with child.
Oh, man.
Again,
Please just lost the DM, guys. We'll be back next time.
Fawn's like, maybe with child. Don't you know?
It's important for safety. Well, I'm trying to get more information out of them. It may be important for my safety, you know?
I just imagine there's this all in the conversation. She looks
I'm
worried for
trying
a
to
minute.
pull on their heartstrings, guys. Come on. You guys are lame.
No,
We
it's great.
might have actually
No. I'm just laughing at the imagined scene of it, of them like sitting there, and you're like, oh, I'm really worried, and then you like try and look frowny, and then it's like an awkward 30-second silence, and you go, I may be with child.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we
That's
just
exactly how
yeah.
Fawn would do it, though. She's not good at acting.
Guys,
That
we
killed Travis.
need to fix the DM.
Sorry.
We've broken him.
No, there's no stick you can pee on in the Middle Ages, so
Turn it on and off again.
it's legitimate.
Oh, God.
I mean, simple, do detect life. Isn't that like the pregnancy test of the old millennium?
So the woman looks at you and
Oh,
says,
God.
"Oh, is that? You're not sure? Is that your first one?"
Oh, yes, it'll be my husband and I's first, and...
How wonderful! It's always good to see people having children later in life.
Oh, yes. I try and look really happy, like, yeah.
Oh well,
Awkward smile comes out again.
it's how good for you, my dear. Good you and your
you.
husband kept trying over the years.
Yes, we believe it's a blessing, yes.
Okay.
And I assume I'm not getting any more information about potential bandits, so I move on.
Yeah, they told you.
Yeah, I was hoping, Allison was hoping that maybe that would be like, oh, well, she doesn't want to die, so maybe here's more information, but that...
Yeah, no, they were upfront with what they knew.
Later in life?
Yeah,
You're-
I'm like
you're
125 or something.
You're
Oh, I was thought you,
165.
165, sorry.
that's like prime elven
I'm a teenager.
birthing years.
She's
I mean,
like 35 in human years, and this is the Middle
Oh.
Ages. So no,
Old as
she's an
fuck.
old maid.
But I got married to a youngin', so it's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
quite literally, he's 135 years younger than you.
I'm in virile.
Oh god, this got really strange.
I have
very
to buy his
fast.
alcohol for him.
Well, since he can't grow that hair back anymore, he just looks very young. Okay, anyways, that's all you get, I guess. Anyone else going around?
No.
No.
Okay, you two are too busy guarding. Cool.
Yep.
Fast forward, you wake up the next day.
Yes, we have a little strategy meeting about our plans to do whatever. So,
Our urethra, some of the bar patrons last night told me you may be pregnant?
Fong?
Are you talking to me or
I'm like this at you, like,
I look at
uh,
Durian, who's not Durian. Still, what is his name?
Buffalo-
I say,
duffel
honey, I'm duffel bag.
duffel
stillborn duffel bag.
duffel bag.
Stillborn duffel bag.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
We're lost this session, man. We are done.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I look at him and I say, honey, of course. And I kind of like give him the look like,
I hadn't realized so soon we should be making plans.
Oh my god.
Saving money or something.
Okay.
Are we gonna vote on this or not?
Yeah, I'm like, guys, let's take a vote. I think there are two options. One Nina has laid out, which is, Evelyn has laid out, which is turn back with the cart now and search for the Waystone, perhaps. But everything I'm hearing, and as well as my wife here is hearing, is that the trail is cold and it might make sense to press on. So option number 2 is to
I nod.
carry on to Rippian, and perhaps
This-
double back afterwards. See if they're perhaps working a different section of road.
This lead is the only thing we've got going. We have to check it out. The sooner the better. If we find out it's a dead lead sooner, we can do more stuff.
But they're not here.
Well,
I think
they're not.
if they haven't made an appearance in weeks, there's little evidence to
They
suggest
could.
they're-
They could be moving.
Hey, you asshole!
Ooh. Who's that directed towards?
I
It's the guy from
turned.
Durian's game.
Durian, of course, turns around, thinking he's being addressed, and he is. You see a group of very drunken sailors in the door of your inn the next morning.
Gentlemen, it's
Don't you fucking gentleman me, you fucking cheater! I know your game.
It's 7 a.m. Surely it's too early to have imbibed this much.
I don't even know what you're saying. You give us back our money. We spent months at sea for that. Fucking card cheater.
I didn't cheat. You just need to get better at cards, perhaps.
Oh shit.
Silver tongued
Awkward.
piece of shit. Come on, boys, let's get him. You see
I sort of
quite a
stand
few
up.
sailors come in.
Are they all drunk or just the lead guy?
Like, boys.
Several of them are almost falling down, but a few of them look pretty frosty-eyed.
I turn to the bartender and say, "Sir, do you have guards you can call? And I'm being accosted here."
The bartender's in the kitchen right now.
Barkeep!
Going to make you a
Barkeep!
sandwich.
Barkeep,
Hey,
barkeep,
hey, what's going on here?
we're being accosted by some drunken sots.
What'd you call me? You get the fuck over here, and he starts coming over to you.
I'm trying actually to keep a straight face in character, and I take a couple steps back and move a chair like in front of me.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, he kind of like trips as he hits it and like steadies himself on it, throws it out of the way, and just launches himself at you.
Okay, so
I'm-
as I was about to say, being the acting
Wait.
god,
Lost Allison. Hold on a
Lost
second.
Yep,
Allison.
one sec.
I guess Travis Nina can take an action. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm attempting to dodge. I'm not trying to.
Okay, yeah, I mean this guy's pretty drunk, but let's just give this a go here. What is your combat maneuver defense?
Well, was Nina setting something up, or should I?
yeah, I
do
was gonna say, like, as I see him go, I'm gonna do like the classic guard thing where I pull him back and I sort of go in the way.
Well, but you're on the other side of the table, and this guy just like knocked the chair out of Durian's way.
Oh,
So-
as I was saying, Travis, the second like he starts, I was getting up and moving around.
Okay.
It happened
Like,
quickly.
a guard just doesn't sit there and go, "Oh, I'm just gonna let this play out." Like,
There's a whole pack of sailors.
Yeah, there are a couple that like get in your way if you move to help. So
You could
Oh,
probably
yeah.
get.
you can't necessarily stop this one guy, but trust me, we'll let you make actions.
alrighty.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back.
Sorry about that.
No
Mhm.
You
problem.
crashed your interweb.
Issues.
So Durian, what
Yeah.
is your combat maneuver defense?
Allison, I'm dodging. I'm not trying
What
to.
happened? What happened?
Some
The
drunk
sailor-
sailors are mad.
The sailor is going for me. One of them's going for me. Reflex. No, combat maneuver defense.
Yes.
Defense is 19.
Okay. So he just like straight up tackles you.
Oh.
Like you put the
Oh.
chair in the way, and he just kind of knocks it out and
Bring
just
out the chair.
drunkenly dives at your knees. You're just so surprised. He takes you down to the ground.
Arya, help! Help!
Okay, yeah,
Uh,
and Nina, as you move into the way, a couple of guys step in your way. What do you do?
Okay, so I immediately yell, "Barkeep, guards, please!" And I literally grab one,
Okay.
and I'm going to attempt to trip. And this trip is going to be one of those things where, like, I'm going to try and trip him into another person
Sure.
type thing.
Yeah,
like
you
judo
grab one. He's like, "You little human bitch," and you
The idea is
roll
to
a trip.
judo flip and toss him into another person. Like, I don't want to
Sure.
kill these guys, but knocking them off their feet.
I don't
would be a
want to
good start.
kill these guys, but
But I'm probably gonna kill these guys.
21.
21. Yeah, you judo flip him into the guy next to him, and they all start moving for you guys. There's let's say 8 of them.
Well,
Do we need
Travis?
initiative, or are we alright?
Yeah. I think at this-
I've got to say, because I did a successful trip, I'm now going to, like, curve stomp this guy. Non-lethally, of course. I get a free attack when I do
Is
a
there a
successful
non-lethal
trip.
curve
Not lethally
stomp?
gonna break his teeth on a curb.
Yeah,
Nina
you
says-
I'm just,
know
like,
what
I'm just,
curb
like, trying to
stomping
knock him out.
means.
Yeah,
You know
Nina
what I mean?
says, one moment, drags the person she tripped outside, finds the curb, and then curb stomps
Yeah,
him,
so-
walks back
so
in.
You just want to like stomp
Kick-
on his chest and knock the wind out of him, right? Like,
I
this
sort of
guy's
I
drunk,
just want to
so-
knock him out or
Okay, yeah.
incapacitate him.
Yeah. So roll an attack.
And he's prone, right?
Yeah, just roll an attack.
Well, that's what it's +4 if he's prone. That's
Josh, roll a d20 and don't get a 1.
alright.
Roll.
Hold it.
Okay, yeah, you totally like stomp on his chest and knock all the wind out of him. In fact,
Okay.
he probably starts vomiting.
Okay.
Okay, and
guess that
I
was my
get
good
an initiative from everyone.
This is
Maybe
the
you
most.
can. Good thing I have a +5.
initiative.
See, Travis, I'm glad that I went gambling last night so that you could have something to throw at us in the morning after.
Well, you like clean these guys out. That's
Well, they
That's-
should
Well, they're mine.
pretty much all.
be gambling if they aren't prepared to lose.
Yeah.
I didn't even cheat. Fuck yeah.
Oh shit!
Whoa, we got the same thing.
It's really quiet.
But I-
If you want to upper that music,
Oh, is it? I
Yeah.
can't.
I can't even.
I wasn't
hear
sure
it.
if-
That's
it's super quiet for me.
what There we go.
It's pretty good.
All right, yeah. So, is everyone in there? Can you see it? The tablet or the?
Yes. Wait, let
Not
me
me.
turn my
I'm
thing.
still on.
Durian's the second one.
I just tried to drag my 23 on there, but it did not.
Oh, wait, we are
Try hitting a 5.
Yeah, my roll 20 is frozen. I'm gonna refresh.
Yeah,
You might have to reset the toner on Travis.
Oh, all right. Let me.
Reload
Yeah, my
this.
roll 20 is not letting. Oh, okay, never mind. It got.
Just-
In fact,
just-
my 19 dice roll thing is hovering.
Yeah, no, just refresh. It'll fix it.
Yeah, just refresh it. Oh, nice initiative, Durian.
I also got a 23, but mine was not a nat 20.
Well, I got an 11.
All right, yeah. So, can you see them? Put them in.
Yep.
There
Yep.
we go. Now.
Okay,
There
and
you
we're just gonna do them in 2 groups, because this probably won't take long.
The drunk ones and the non-drunk ones?
Sure. Yeah, actually, that's great. I like that.
Drunker and the lesser drunk.
Yeah. So we'll say that the lesser drunk probably went sooner. So Fawn, can you put yours in there, or is it not working yet?
Did it? Oh, did it not go in?
Nope.
It doesn't look like it.
It was in there and then it went away.
Oh, I cleared it.
Try
I'm
again.
sorry because.
Oh, I was like, I'm pretty sure it was just in there. I just typed it in, but it.
We're
There
good.
we go. Did it go in?
Yep.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I go first because I have
fun.
an extra plus 5.
Mine not 20 though.
You have a +5 for initiative?
Yes.
Yeah, she's ridiculous.
I never knew that. Alright.
Yeah,
I am ridiculous.
just waiting for
Um,
it to prove.
Yeah, so Fawn, here's what you see. You are guised as a woman who's possibly pregnant. You are on the other side of the table, and there's like 3, less drunken sailors kind of going for Durian, where there are several more drunken sailors going for Nina. You're closer to Durian right now.
We're in the bar still, correct?
Yeah, you're totally in the bar.
Fawn is just thinking like, oh my god, another bar fight. But, okay, so are they in such a way that I could use the Rod of Ice without getting us in it? Like, just getting them in it?
Absolutely not, because the one guy is literally holding on to Durian, whom he just tackled.
Okay.
If you would aim it at Nina, you'd hit all the ones she's near, but also her. And probably Cape.
Ow!
Okay.
I mean, if you're okay Rod of Icing your teammates, absolutely.
Yeah,
By the way, you actually have been playing the, would you have your weapons on you if you've been playing the...
I told you that I had at
S14.
least a Rod of Ice on me. That's why I'm trying to figure
Sure.
out what to do.
Sure.
I would use the Rod of Ice. What would happen if I used it in the direction of Durian?
You'd hit Durian and the 4 guys next to him.
Okay, I'm gonna use it in that direction then. So
Okay.
I kind of pull the.
Okay, you
You're
pull
fine.
it out, get the
Don't-
cave in,
yeah,
immediately
Durian's
says,
under some dude. Don't look at me.
Can I talk?
Durian's like, help, help!
My husband. I take out my Rod
Travis,
of
can I
Ice.
talk during her turn? Is this infringing on her turn?
No, you cannot.
It's a free action
Okay.
to speak, isn't it?
Well, but, like,
I was asking. Go ahead.
well,
So I
you
pull
can
out.
talk, but don't metagame it, right?
I was gonna.
Don't be like, no, Farlin, you should totally use the Rod of Ice in a 70-degree angle
No.
this way.
Cave.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I mean, Caven
You-
can see me
You
pulling
pull
it
the
out.
rod out, and Caven just goes, "Not here."
Fawn thinks about it for a moment, and
Or just hit them.
is there one close enough for me to hit?
Absolutely.
I just hit one with it then.
Okay. You just rolled hit.
Okay.
Just rains it.
Well, it'll be a plus. Do I get 2 hits
Um.
if I didn't have to?
Yeah, I mean you're you're a level
Oh,
whatever
shit.
ranger, so
Plus 13 and then. plus
yeah. Well. Roll damage on that first.
Am I gonna take
Oh.
someone out?
Quite
Sorry,
possible.
D6 plus. Or no. This. Are we still
D6
counting the
plus
cold
D4
damage?
plus 1, yeah. Yeah,
D6
you're hitting
plus
him with
D4.
it, so. 8. Yeah, you crack him in the head and he just slumps to the ground.
So is this
I say,
gonna be
take
someone-
that! Don't you attack my husband,
Okay.
you
And
scoundrel!
you can hit another one if you'd like.
I hit another one then.
Okay.
And let's see. Damn it, I forget it already. Yes, we'll see. I assume that hits.
Yes. These guys aren't wearing any armor.
I say,
Okay.
stop it! Don't you attack him either, you drunkard!
Yeah, you crack one on the back of the neck and you just hear a horrifying snap and he crumples to the ground as well.
Okay.
Oh no. So after like seeing 2 people fall,
Yeah.
can I say something?
I cover my mouth, like,
Um,
oh my gosh, what did I just do?
It's Durian's turn.
Vaughn's like
so-
laughing internally, but
I'm trying to fight a sweaty, smelly drunk off
Yeah.
of me. I'd like to either take an acrobatics or an escape artist check to try and get out from underneath.
Yeah, you can do escape artist or you can do combat maneuver.
No, I'm definitely gonna do escape artist.
Sure.
Better skill. One, I'm putting my dodge
Why are you
bonus.
yelling?
Oh, sorry. The music's
that
really.
part.
It's actually really loud in my ears. I didn't even think about it, and I was like talking loudly because I figured everybody had to, talk over the music.
Just yelling.
So I'd like to take an action, Travis.
Poor dog's probably like, what the fuck's going on?
Dog doesn't give a fuck. So I'm first gonna put my dodge bonus on the guy who's on top
Okay.
of me. Just
Sure.
mental note. And I'm gonna take a escape artist check, which is a D20 plus 7.
Ooh.
Slash roll. Don't whisper it. D20 plus 7. 21.
Yeah, you totally like kind of kick out of his grip and like get him off your legs.
Yeah, and I just back up and go towards the bar and I say, "Bartender, help! I'm just a lowly merchant and this is help." And then I look and see two down
he's
bodies.
already like run out to get something.
Yeah. I've called to him, but I see 2 bodies on the floor and I'm like, "Oh God." And then he says, "Let the bodies hit the floor," and it's Nina's turn.
So
Bodies hit the floor indeed. Nina,
on my turn, I'm gonna say, my lady, please fall back at once.
Fall back. Fall back.
We'll handle these brutes for you, my lady. Your pregnant self should not be involved. And
yeah, so
as I trip on, I was like, good thing.
yeah, there are 2 on the ground that you like knocked one into the other. One's like gasping for air and probably vomiting. And the other still isn't up. There are 2 more up and kind of by you and Caden. So what do
Can
you do?
I 5 foot
apparently just hit
step?
them on the head.
It is where things get funky. Can I?
Josh,
get
don't
vertical?
5-foot step. You're right next to them. What do you do?
Okay. Oh, if I'm two standing ones.
Yeah.
Or,
All 4 of
Okay,
them went for you, so
okay. Well, first one, I'm going to do the attempt to trip. Yeah.
okay.
Huh? Holy crap!
Okay. Yeah, you like judo
That nat
throw
20.
him right into the other guy and just bowl them both over.
Alright, then obviously I'm gonna do the thing where I'm trying to incapacitate him while on the ground as well, Travis.
Yeah, okay. Roll to hit.
Plus
You can-
ridiculous bonuses.
Well that's
You
Plus
give a
17.
that's probably fine. You grab one of the ones struggling to get up and you just kind of crack him on the face.
Yeah.
And
And
he's stunned on the ground.
And then with my second attack on the ground, I'm going to just... That's only one attack, Travis.
Yeah, but
I'm just gonna punch out the other one.
Okay,
It's a,
sure.
it's a free
roll to
attack when I do a trip, so...
hit. Sure, roll to hit.
Oh, fudge.
Yeah,
Okay, that
don't.
I miss him as I got a stomp on him.
Yeah, you smash your foot into the ground, probably cracking a couple of floorboards.
Down,
So,
you ruffians!
the sailors that were on the ground run. they just run out. And
Attacks of
the,
opportunity? Or... And it's
what
not
are you gonna
threats.
do to these poor guys?
Trip! You're gonna trip one!
Okay.
I'm not doing that.
Nina, just let it go. Let it go. But I don't say that because it's not in character. So I don't
I'm just gonna
imagine.
trip one, Travis.
Okay, yeah, you totally trip one and he sprawls on his face, smashing his nose into the floor. And a couple others, like, just... I guess there's only one other one that's still up. And he kind of, like, looks around and just puts his hands up and slowly backs out.
Good idea.
And let this be a lesson to you that you don't play at cards when you can't foot the bill.
Yeah, except the one that you just kicked out of Durian. He tries to tackle you again. And misses
What a
and
noob.
drunkenly flops on the floor.
What a noob.
I bend over. Is he getting up and he's like still got the rage in him?
Oh yeah, he's totally coming for you.
Okay,
He's totally gonna be super strong and effective. Yeah.
yeah, no, so if he's on the ground, I'm gonna go over and I'm just gonna like, as he starts to get up, just like push him off balance.
He's okay. Cool.
I assume we're kind of out of turn order here.
Yeah.
Everybody left, so.
Yeah,
Very
Travis,
much.
I immediately check for pulse on the two that form max.
I just keep pushing, like, I'm like,
They're
I'm fucking
probably
with the-
gonna die like almost immediately. 'Cause she
Yeah, like
just-
if I can like stop the bleeding or stop anything to like stabilize them, I don't want
Yeah,
them
you
to actually
can
die.
definitely try and stabilize them. Durian, this guy's still like coming at you. What are you doing? Like, what do you do to handle this situation?
Honestly,
Does Caven get a turn?
Durian, yeah,
Hey, Caven,
Durian
what are you
was,
doing?
like, push
Just-
the guy back. Yeah, I like push
Hey,
the guy
Caven,
back
what
and
are
I
you
look at
doing?
Caven.
So there's two guys. Wait, you push him? What?
I'm just pushing I'm trying to keep the guy away from me, and I look to you.
So Caven, let me paint the scene.
Yeah, paint the picture.
All
It's
of
gotten
this
kind of
has
jumbled.
happened in about 10 seconds.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
Like, by the time you were trying to get up and, like, get around to Nina, she's, like, judo throwing about 4 people into each other. And, like, tripped another poor bastard.
Yeah.
Fawn's probably killed 2 of these guys. Durian's, like, trying to deal with the last one who's still drunkenly trying to tackle him. What do you do?
Is the one that's trying to tackle Durian, are they like on the floor grappling?
Basically, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not down, but he's grappling with me.
Yeah.
I want to walk over like to the
At this point, he's got Durian's ankle. What do
Yeah,
you do?
I want to go over and pull the guy away from Durian,
Okay.
off of his ankles, and say, Durian, fix those guys quick.
Okay. He takes a swing at you.
Okay.
What's your AC?
Pretty good.
Do I have my
considering the
armor
fact he's
still on?
got
I guess I
2%
do. 21.
21. He actually cracks you in the face,
Okay.
Oh, wow.
dealing 4 damage.
Okay.
Just punches you in the face.
Is this temp
It's-
damage or what?
Probably. Yeah.
Okay.
He left you with a nice shiner.
Okay.
But he's
yeah.
still trying to fight you. Do you try to subdue him?
Yes. Subdue him away from Durian.
Sleep.
Okay. What
Sleep.
do you do?
Sleep.
Yeah. Like I mean, I kind of like get. I mean, if he's on the ground, I kind of put my arms.
No, he's not. He just got up and cracked you in the
Oh.
face.
Okay.
Pulled him
Okay.
off.
It's not nice of him.
Yeah, you pulled him off, and he just whirled around and punched you.
Okay. I guess I guess I would just. I mean, I can just grapple him, right? Or do you want me to explain exactly
Yeah,
how I do that?
Give us some flavor. Tell me what you do.
He cracks me, and I just kind of wrap one arm around him and get close enough to him where he can't like actually wind up a punch to get me, and I just kind of
Okay.
like bear hug him down onto the ground.
Okay. Yeah, he's pretty drunk. That works.
Yeah.
Cool. So you just
I'll,
bear
I'll,
hug.
I'll elbow his face a little bit, like, hey, just show him who's boss.
Okay.
Yeah, when Caven had said, see to those guys, I had immediately turned and gone over to the first one that I can get to. And over my shoulder I call, it's Stillman, I don't know who Darian is! And I get down on the ground and I'm like, oh Nina, Evelyn, this looks terrible. How can we help him? But I'm also laying my hands on the guy and I'm going to cast Cure Light Wounds.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cure light wounds him. Cool.
It wasn't me.
Roll me a D2. Because, okay, you got the one that was at -9, so you saved him from dying.
And the other one, Travis, I just want to put pressure or,
Yeah,
How much fucking damage?
you managed
or how
to
much
bandage
HP
him.
did they have?
They had D8 and rolled a 1, so...
Come on, stop picking on the children.
But yeah.
So-
But the other one's not going to die, Travis.
So with, like, +1 con, that's 2, -11.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, so
did I
you guys
stabilize the
managed
other
to
one?
stabilize the other one. The last poor bastard you tripped, like, stumbles out of the bar.
I'm debating whether or not I want to
Besides
hold in there for the town guards. But
No,
I guess we got a
you
chance.
said you were bandaging someone, so you can either
Yeah.
save the other guy's life or let him, or...
Nah,
tackle him.
saved up best life.
Okay,
We got enough.
cool. Yep. Awesome. Yeah,
Okay.
so, after a few minutes, the guards, like, kind of come in, start asking you guys what happened.
I am like frantic. Like, they attacked my husband. I can't believe they did that. I had to defend him.
It's okay. Anyways, I'll talk to the guards.
Caben, at this point, you've got, like, the one drunk guy in kind of a chokehold, and
Yeah.
you're just sort of holding him there.
I'm just sitting there, like, talking as you're like, see, this is why you suck at cards. You can't even, like, put up a fight.
He keeps trying to stomp on your foot, but you're way too deft
Yeah.
for him.
Every time he tries to do that, I just kind of, like, smack him in the face a little bit.
Cool. That only encourages
Stop hitting
him to
yourself.
keep
Stop hitting
going.
yourself.
Awesome. So you guys have managed to clean up the fight. Yeah, the guards look at you, Durian. Say, what happened here, sir?
I was accosted by drunken sailors in the morning.
Guard sheet, says the one that Caben's holding. And he's like trying to point at Durian while also still trying to elbow Caben.
I may have entertained these gentlemen in a card game, and I won. Wasn't a substantial amount of money, but they lost, and they were not happy about it, apparently.
The guard shakes his head and says, "You appear to have gotten the better of them. Will you be pressing charges?"
Absolutely not. I hope they're... I look at the one... There's one that's unconscious, right?
Yeah, there are two that are completely unconscious.
I'm like, this was not my intention, and I look, my wife is a little overzealous, it appears. And I give her a firm look, and I'm like, but this one seems to be doing a lot better, and I point to the one that I've healed, and I hope no one's hurt permanently.
Yeah, I guess he's just kind of coming to at this point. It's like, what? That was some good rum.
I'm
What?
like,
Yeah.
but no,
Did
no
I
guard.
sleep here? He kind of looks up at you like
I'm like,
concussed shit. Like,
yeah, I am, of course, not pressing charges. I had... We'll not engage with cards with these folks anymore, apparently.
Yes, yes. Sorry for their disturbing you, sir.
No, I'm just glad that nobody was seriously injured.
They kind of look at the unconscious guy and are like, right, we'll clean these men up, shall we?
Thank you.
Yeah.
And they drag out the unconscious guy, the clearly badly concussed guy, and they take the one guy out of your grip, Caben, and he like he seems to get the idea that he has been defeated by mighty warriors. So
By mighty warriors. All I did was squirm. And I'm like, I sort of like watch them go, and
yeah, the bartender comes over and like starts grumbling and like mopping up vomit and blood. It's like, I hope you'll be ordering a big breakfast, sir. A
This
nice,
is my
expensive
fault.
big breakfast.
how dare you? Maybe you should charge them for drinking too much and taking their bile into your establishment.
He just glares at you.
it's like an awkward moment. I go like, "Shall we be going, guys?
Yes,
Time to
sir.
go. Time to go.
Time to go." Yeah. I'm like, let's go. Let's get out of here.
Cool. So you guys.
I like how when it's not my fault, it's still my fault.
You know what? During the entire time, guys are there, I'm comforting, Fawn as I do the fingers. It's like, it's okay, you did what you had to. Just playing it off as like,
I had to protect my husband. I couldn't have him gone.
It's okay,
before our
dear, it's
child
okay.
arrives.
it's okay.
Please allow me to comfort Fawn.
You don't need to. She's already knocked up.
Oh!
Anyway.
That implies that the knocking up is the purpose of comforting.
Wow.
Durian just wants to
Dude,
be
let's
little
not
Durian.
get philosophical here. Let's play some D&D, guys.
Anyway, you guys ready the wagon and head out. And where are you heading out to?
Oh,
Places.
yeah, we get outside
We
and
need
like,
to take a
we're about
vote.
to take a vote.
Yes,
Quick.
Oh.
Back the way we came is, say I.
I put my hand up and I'm just like, remember, it's our only lead.
Forward to Rippian.
Okay. So you
We got
guys
lights.
head out and go east toward Rippian. And I think this is a good spot for a break.
Is it?
Man.
We only have like
We only have like 40 minutes left.
still.
Oh, can
Yeah.
you not do an hour from here?
I guess we could.
It's their guy. They're on the East Coast.
Unfortunately,
Oh, we'll
I
probably have
cannot.
I was gonna say we're probably gonna have a snow day tomorrow because it's still snowing, but you know.
Yeah, I have to take
Snow
Luna
day,
to the
so to
vets later
speak.
this afternoon.
You what, Josh? Sorry?
I gotta take Luna to the vets this afternoon at 3.
Oh, puppy.
I have no idea what time it is by you, but will that time not
2:21.
work?
I got
Oh,
40
so
minutes,
you
I gotta
just want to keep going for
Okay,
40.
so I'd say yeah. Let's just go 40 minutes and end it.
Okay. Well, in that case, I am going to grab a beer, so make some small talk.
Okay.
Well, if
Small
we're not
talk,
gonna
small
follow
talk.
the lead, then what? We're just gonna go to Rippian, and if we don't get attacked, we're just gonna double back. Ditch the carriage.
Search for rumor. I think we'll know more if we go ahead to the major port city.
Yeah, search for
Perhaps
her.
perhaps
maybe-
they've gone there to try and sell off the goods that they stole.
Perhaps.
Well,
Stupid bandits just attack us. Gosh.
Dear, you're pregnant, huh?
Yes. Didn't you know? I've told you this many times. I guess you just don't listen.
Guys,
See, but
guys,
we
pers-
haven't
keep the personal
we
stuff
haven't
to
con-
yourself. Look, we're just hired as guards.
W- we haven't consummated our marriage yet.
Damn it,
I just
Durian.
I'm just like, okay, like, are we by ourselves at this point, or are we like,
Yeah, you're by yourself.
okay, guys, come on, read the acting for me actually in the city.
But wait, Fawn, are you really pregnant?
No.
Oh,
Hey, bitch.
These are just like seriously face bombs.
Kevin's like, what?
Wait a minute.
Wait a
Wait, what's
minute.
going on? Cool. So you guys head along, and you're going to Rippian, huh?
Yes.
Awesome. Cool.
Oh,
All
that's
right.
that.
So, yeah, your first day passes fairly uneventfully. You again do get quite a few people passing you by on the road, or going by you, going the other way. So do you guys talk to them at all, or just kind of small talk and head on?
Okay, so I was like, any trouble on the road, yada yada yada.
No, it's kind of the same answer again. Road's been pretty peaceful between Rippian and Kanta.
Okay. Yeah, I don't say anything. I let Nina do the talking.
Yeah, I let everyone know. It's like, yeah, it's fine. Like, as we get like alone, I think. Yeah, I'm more inclined to either they stop mugging people and are trying to sell their stuff, or they've just completely moved on. Like, it could be they've gotten all the stuff they want and now they're trying to move it, but I mean, from what we've heard, they've stole quite a bit. It'd probably be hard if they're moving it, especially without horses and whatnot.
We'll see what we see. I mean, we're on the road now, Nina. So
So what are we looking for? Is it the rock looks like something specific?
The rock is the other way.
Right, but is it specific? Is it just a rock
Oh.
or?
Sir
You guys
Emeritus,
read the notes again.
Sir Emeritus
I read the
indicated in the
notes.
notes, Caben, that there's a large rock off to the south side of the road that either it was unclear, either he used to mark the spot or it was there as a natural marker of the hidden trail that led to the bandit.
Does it say how he marked the spot? Did he pee on it? Because we can't find it if that's it.
No, I'm pretty sure either it was a rock that he noted
Stop clicking.
that he saw, or that, sorry, or
God damn it!
either he placed a rock formation for us to look out for, or for someone else to look out for who knew to look for it, or it was a natural notable rock. So it wasn't just like a stone. It probably was I would think like a boulder or something that was, could catch the eye and mark where a hidden path would be.
Right. No, we'll just keep our eye out on the way back, I guess.
Yeah. But I don't think they're there anymore. I think if they were still operating that area, we would have had fresher rumors.
Well, maybe they're keeping low. I don't know. Either way,
You can't hide 3 weeks in the wilderness without food. I mean, you would need supplies at some point.
mhm.
I mean, maybe they could rough it, but even a group of them would eventually have to show
Well-
themselves.
Either way, we've chosen the path. We'll head to. And God, I say the name of the goddamn town, Travis. But seriously, give me a break.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to give you
And
too
then-
much crap.
If we get there uneventfully, we'll start heading back the other way. At which point, we can just ditch the caravan on the road and make quicker time. Like I said, we've got one lead at one point. We've got to check it out, even if it's a dead end.
So you
We
guys,
travel.
Yeah, you guys travel.
Fast travel.
Awesome. So, like I said, you pass a good number of people the first day. Have watch
Damn
and
it.
no, no big issues. Second day is a little bit cloudy, kind of overcast. You guys head along, and it's about midday. You haven't passed quite as many people. And just as you're about to stop for a lunch break, you see what looks like a wagon overturned and kind of a wheel knocked off, and
Oh no.
it's kind of lying on its side near the coast because you guys have been walking sort of along the coast between Kanta and Rippian.
So I like to do a perception check, Travis, to look at my surroundings, and we'll particularly this thing. If anything suspicious or wrong, or if anyone's hiding.
Yeah.
Well, the cart, it seems to be tipped over. That normally isn't how carts...
Yeah, but I mean,
Move.
maybe by miracle, I'll see some guy.
Yeah.
He
Go
wants
ahead.
to spot
I'm
all
just-
the bandits exactly where they are.
Oh,
I'm
Oh,
just-
that would have turned on the roll, Trav. That would turn on the roll, Kevin.
I'm just joshing you.
Oh,
22.
boom.
Oh,
that
pretty good perception.
I
Um,
can take that joke. That's a good one. I won't face
Yeah,
palm
I mean, you guys are still a ways away, but yeah, obviously, overturned cart. It looks like whatever was in the cart's just sprayed along the ground. Whatever stuff they were hauling. So there's a couple of barrels, some boxes, stuff split open. You actually see a couple chickens running around.
Oh,
And you do see what looks like a body, kind
no.
of where the driver would sit. There's
no.
also a dead horse that looks like it's still chained to the cart.
oh.
No.
Looks like it
Right.
was slashed or hacked or something.
So, dead
any way to
body.
indicate- Any way to check how long this has been here?
Heal check.
Well, you guys are a ways away yet. So.
Oh, okay. I thought we...
So-
We
I'm just
continue
like-
towards
Yeah, I tell the guys
with
what I
our
see, and we
eyes
should,
alert and open.
Yeah.
Alert and open.
Yes.
Versus-
I'm actually
alert-
gonna go.
not closed this time.
I'm actually gonna go about 15 feet or so in front of the party, up to get there first, as a guard.
Okay.
would do.
Cool. You get there.
And like no one's there. Or around the.
Well, I mean, you get there and there's a horse that's been like stabbed and hacked, and there's a guy that looks like he's basically been torn in half.
What?
That's kind of sitting where the driver would sit, but a little ways off.
Like torn in
What's
half or
that?
cut in half?
Well, I'd like to use my heal check to
That's true.
see how
Very
long this guy's been dead for, Travis. A best guess.
Okay.
CSI
Yeah,
D&D.
You lean down, and you feel that he's still warm.
Ooh.
And then you
So
hear
recent?
He's freshly
and then
dead.
you hear a splashing from the water. And as you hear that, what is your AC, Ninalia?
Wait, where's the water?
My AC?
You guys have been walking along the coast, as I said.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
Fawn's water
20.
just broke.
20. You look up, and there's a sharp intake of breath as a javelin hits your breastplate. You don't take any damage, but you're almost bowled over by this. Second javelin is a cocked eye. What did you say your AC was?
20.
20. That one actually hits you.
No, it's
die?
like being mounted or anything?
Well, how would you be mounted
Yeah,
to check a guy's pulse?
Uh,
Not pulse, because he was
Ooh.
obviously.
I
Yeah.
imagine it's like when you're trying to reach the TV remote, but you're like on the couch or like in bed, and you're like, oh, see how far you
Yep.
can like lean off.
Go,
of
go,
it.
gadget
so
arms.
The second one catches you and deals you 8 damage. No, I'm sorry. I had the wrong bonus there. Deals you 6 damage.
so that's 66. Oh, 64.
Yeah. And you see what look like big ogres, but with blue skin and kind of fin-like ears rising out of the water. There's a group of 3 of them. The third one cocks back his javelin and wings it at...
Is this a literal kappa?
What?
Kappa.
Like, are you trolling us with actual kappas right now?
Oh, it's not a kappa, no.
Okay.
Technically, Kappa's are green, by the way. Not
So that would be 1, 2. Caben, what's your AC?
21.
Don't bother, it misses you. And why don't you guys roll for initiative?
Let's do this.
Durian reaches back for his crossbow and goes, I did not play cards with those things.
21.
Oh, nice.
I did not mean
so
to do
plus
that,
4,
actually.
right? Yeah.
Oh, it's doing it.
I think I had 11 last time. Roll 20 is broken for me.
I got the same thing.
You know, roll,
I think-
I got another 23.
guys, roll
Fuck
20
yeah.
crash for me again. I gotta reset.
Yeah, you gotta be. It's still crashing.
No, I'm good. I'm here.
Alright,
Oh, I see the floating
Oh, wait,
17
here we go.
from someone. Oh wait, that's mine. That's
Oh,
me.
did someone write something?
No.
What?
I'm dragging the
I don't know,
dice
I'm
and-
picking up some lettering or something which isn't letting me add turns. But anyway,
No, that was my 17. I tried to drag and drop, and then it froze on it.
Yeah, I've dragged
Again.
my 21. It's the same issue. I refresh one more time.
okay.
Damn it all to hell.
I think
There we
roll
go.
20 might be being broken.
You broke the internet.
Okay. So, sorry,
Roll
let
20.
me look this up.
Roll 20, please.
There we go.
Okay, there we are. Sorry, had the wrong hit points for a second.
So you made it lower? You should have left it that way.
So it's that plus that. Awesome. Cool. So 1812. That figures. Of course, these are slow. That dog is loving that.
She won't leave me alone with it.
So
I have to.
the road is like much closer to the coast than this map. It's like on the coast.
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, the road's basically, it's kind of along the beach, but it's sort of rocky.
Right.
So these things just kind of rose and chucked some javelins, and
Okay.
they are now running at you out of the water.
Okay.
And there we go. So Durian,
There
you
it
are
is.
first.
The battle is real.
I'm gonna reach back,
Mm-hmm.
and then right behind my seat's my crossbow, and I'm gonna pull it out and load a bolt
Okay.
and shoot it. I'm not moving, so I'm still in the wagon. So
Yeah, you can totally pull it out, load it, and shoot it.
yeah, that's what I'm doing.
All right.
What's the closest creature that I see?
The one on the left.
Okay,
so
well
it's three of the same looking things.
yeah. So the one on the left is the one I put my dodge bonus on as well, and I
Yeah, they're maybe 40 feet away.
that's fine. Do.
Uh-oh. Well, there
I'm
goes
on the
that
wrong
company
thing.
natural
What's it look
20.
like?
It's a 1. I rolled
It's
a
a
1.
1. Awesome. Roll me a reflex save.
Guys, I was getting too many 20s. I gotta really tone it down.
I love the 20 and then followed up by the 1.
That's what happens,
reflex
man.
save is actually the same roll. Are you fucking? Are you fucking?
You're totally fine. You just
Okay.
missed. Your crossbow bolt goes over his head and into the water. Nina,
Yeah, I just got
you're the closest to these things. They're maybe 30 feet away, but they're, knee deep in water.
Okay. So they're running at me, Travis.
Yes, they are.
I'm going to sort of inch back a little bit, and in-game terms, it's a 5-foot step back, and ready in action.
Okay. Don't bother specifying 5-foot step when.
And I just ready in action for when someone comes like literally in striking range.
Okay. Yeah, you're ready to swing at one if that comes at you. Cool. Let's see. This guy is the one on the left, so he starts running for the cart, while the other two are clearly coming at you, Nina.
They don't reach, or
Like this one is avoiding you, and it's not the other one's turns yet. So,
oh, okay.
Funnelin, what do you do?
Okay. Allison needs a picture of like where everything is.
Yeah. So you're still back on the horse-drawn carriage with Durian.
Yes.
So
now,
these-
where are things laid out in front of me?
so Nina's maybe 10 feet, I guess, directly toward the sea, which is to the north.
Okay.
And like I said, she's maybe 10 or 15 feet toward the sea, Nina is, and then these things are another 30 feet beyond that.
Okay. So
They're charging
I only had
up the beach at you.
I only had the rod of ice on me.
D-Day.
I'd like to, if I want to get my short sword, would I have to like go through the back of the wagon to get it, or like
Yeah,
where?
you've hidden it, so...
Okay. Would you say that would take my action to?
Yeah, it'd probably take the rest of the round to, like, grab your weapons and get on the ground.
Okay, I would go and find my weapon
Okay.
and then get off the cart.
Okay, cool. You're
Wagon,
on the ground and ready to roll. This one runs at you, Nina.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Sorry.
Travis.
Oh,
Did I go? Did I go before them? I have a +4 in my initiative. We tied. For
You
11.
do.
Okay.
Caben, you totally go before these things.
How far away from? I'm still back by the wagon on my
Yeah.
horse. How far?
Yeah,
is this?
you're like, you were kind of, you were on the other side of the wagon, so you pulled up sort of behind or in front of your own wagon.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're like 40 feet away. You're on your horse.
Okay, I'm just gonna start shooting arrows.
Cool.
What's my penalty? Because I'm on a horse.
Nothing right now, but your horse isn't trained for combat, so it's probably gonna start freaking out.
It's
No, he's on
Firefoot.
fire.
It's Firefoot.
Oh no,
He's
you're
on fire.
You're on Firefoot. She's totally ready to go.
Yeah.
You're like you're just you have to hold her back a little bit.
Yeah,
but,
I steady her like, whoa, stay. Whatever.
Yep.
I linked you to her character sheet so you could see what she could do.
Well, he's firing a bow, so he
Well,
can't.
Yeah.
do
anyways.
Yeah.
Probably won't do
She
that.
lets out an offensive fart.
Yep. Well, she's an ungulate, so she's gonna drop her bowls before engaging in combat.
It's true.
She's trained to do that. Okay, so I
Trying to do a lot of things.
so I don't get any penalties from shooting here because
Nope.
she's not moving or anything. Okay,
Yep.
cool. So I'm just gonna start slinging arrows at the closest ones that are approaching Nina, I guess.
Yeah, so that would probably be the one on Nina's right, because the other one's kind of getting up in her grill momentarily.
Okay. That's what I'm doing. And I'm trying out Mountain Dew for the first time.
Hey.
Damn it.
Hey,
It was
Mountain
such a
Dew.
good name. It was such a good name for
35.
Oh,
yes.
shit.
Wait, it's a
See?
it's a threat.
It likes Mountain Dew.
It's a
oh,
threat.
it confirms.
Hold on.
Right?
So it is a threat. Roll
Okay.
to confirm.
Come on, confirm it. Oh my God.
Oh God.
What the fuck?
What's up with these rolls?
All right,
21,
yes.
20, 19, 1.
Sadly, a 1 cannot be a successful threat.
Yeah, that's right. You can't confirm on a 1.
Oh yeah, I'm totally okay with that.
Yep. So yeah, you hit him though.
Okay.
It's a confirmed
suppose
hit.
You're like, guys, it's a 1. I'm fine. Like it's.
I
fine.
don't suppose
I
Caven
still- I
gets his little
still hit
bonus,
it,
does
it's
he, on these
fine.
things?
Okay, so damage.
Oh, does he get his little ranger bonuses at all by these things?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Are
You do. So add your bonus to damage.
Ouch!
Okay, so 13
Yeah.
damage.
So these Caben, why don't you make me a knowledge?
I have knowledge nature.
Just roll a d20.
I have
We'll
knowledge
make it
nature.
quick.
Okay, I'll roll a d20. 10. Average.
Okay, so these look like basically aquatic ogres of some kind.
You're like, I don't know what they are, but I hate them.
But
Yeah,
my blood
they're-
starts boiling.
They're giant type creatures, so you're like, okay, they may have gills, but I know the weak spots.
Yeah,
So add
yeah.
your bonus
Right
to
in the
damage.
gills.
Okay, so it's 13 damage.
Oh,
So I rolled max.
making this bow go strong already, Caven.
Yeah, you bury an arrow in his chest, and you definitely see him stagger at that. You said
Okay.
13?
Yeah, 13 damage.
Excellent. Cool. Then this one runs at you,
Wait,
Nina.
I have another attack. Don't I?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Travis.
Travis.
I know you guys are so high level now.
Okay, same one.
It's okay, in 2 more levels we'll have a third attack.
Same one I
Travis.
hit earlier.
Yeah, that totally hits.
Okay, and the damage. I'll just put it in the thing. 8 damage this time.
You drop him with that.
Nice.
He flops like into the water.
Excellent.
Cool. So that is there we go. All right. Now this one runs at you, Nina.
Okay. So he runs at me, and of course, scythe ready. I'm just going to
Yeah.
drop
Roll
him
to hit.
as a target. Oh, at least attempt to. No bonuses. We'll go with that. 17.
17. You slash him across the chest.
2d4 plus 9 plus 4. 18.
18. You hit him badly.
Okay, second swing.
You get a second swing on a readied attack.
Yeah, it's like a full round action still. If I hold my attacks. So I didn't move. I only 5-foot stepped. Quote unquote. I didn't actually move.
All right. Roll to hit.
Plus 9. I'm not. Oh, this one did better than
That
mine.
also hits.
Yeah.
Boom.
Ooh. So what is that total?
35.
35. Okay, you drop him.
Wow.
I just like
It's not
shrug at this
124,
point.
but I mean, I guess it's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Josh was just like,
I just like shrug, like eh.
So at this point, you guys see another thing rise out of the water.
oh no. The fuck
And
is
it looks like-
cabbage.
It looks like a
Pokemon.
a
Gyarados.
horrifyingly disfigured old woman. And as she walks out, I need all of you to roll me
Oh no.
a fortitude save.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Is it against fear effects? Because I'm immune.
Um.
I think
It is.
wow. Oh God.
Well,
I cannot pass a fortune save. I passed wisdom. I passed. I like the anti thing for fighter rolls. I'll pass will. I'll pass dodge.
I don't believe it is a fear. Let me. Faulting. I don't believe it's a fear effect. No.
Is it an enchantment?
I believe it's a compulsion.
Okay.
So I don't believe it's an enchantment.
So I don't get that bonus. Is it gonna make me fall asleep?
It will not.
Okay. I'm just going down to my
You guys
list of perks.
Yeah.
Racial bonuses. Yeah.
Yeah.
Will tracking help
You guys
me
deserve
with this?
You'd have a hard time tracking it through the water, considering you can't
Okay.
breathe water.
All right, here we go. 15.
15. Okay, you save, and Durian, you fail. Okay, so
I'm gonna dispute this if it seems fear related. But anyway.
He's got a lawyer.
Nina, your resolve is weakened. You take 8 strength damage.
Oh no, it's her worst fear. It's her
Okay,
worst
so
fear.
Durian, you take 4 strength damage.
Doesn't matter. I'm already weak and feeble. Wait. Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
that's fine.
Can
I'll
you?
make this
Can
work.
you? I will take it, but can you? Confirm that it's not fear related if it's resolved?
I've looked at it. It doesn't say. So
Normally they're pretty good when they mention like fear and stuff for
Yeah.
bonuses.
So wait. Okay.
So what you can do is you can, since you have control of your sheet.
Yeah, I'm
You-
doing it.
Yeah. Okay.
Just change it, right?
Is there a
Yep.
modifier? Oh, it's
No.
changed that.
In the temp
Oh,
score.
temp mod. Oh, that's
Temp
so
score.
cool.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it manually because even if I change it, it's not gonna affect
Sure,
my weapon
sure,
stuff.
sure.
So I'll just work it out in my head.
Okay. Cool. And then we need to roll initiative for that.
Bam, bam.
There we go.
What does it look like? Oh, you said an old.
It
an
looks
old
like
woman.
a
Okay.
horrifyingly disfigured old woman.
Like
So-
disfigured undead or disfigured like she's been in the bath too long.
So Fawn tries to think back to that time where she tried to chase after that green, scary lady
The hag.
who, out of character, was a hag. Doesn't
That
look
was with
anything like
Amra. That was with Amra.
that. Nuh-uh.
Not really, no.
No,
I'm pretty sure that was
It
Fawn.
was fun because she
that was
had fire.
Fawn because that's when I was blinded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to chase after her, but she was really fucking fast.
We just booked it after that.
Is that when we fought the bear? The fake bear?
Yeah, it was a fake
no,
bear.
No. That was the other one.
No.
You
This
sure?
was-
This is literally
This
like
was
moments
like
after I
yeah,
got blinded. By
right
Bear.
after we killed
Yeah.
Venric, we were leaving, and we ran to this random hag in the middle of the woods, the marsh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty sure she created a fake bear.
That was the other hag that tried to kill Orin.
Oh.
Yeah, that was
So many hags everywhere. Hags everywhere.
Hags,
Okay.
hags everywhere.
All right. So what?
I don't know
Whose
about
turn
that.
is it? Let's go. Let's keep it going.
It is Durian's turn.
I'm just gonna load, and I have a really hard time cranking back my crossbow.
Yeah, you're like shaking and just trying to pull this thing back.
Oddly enough, my strength and Nina's strength is a lot closer than it used to be.
Yeah, I'm really on 10. I'm on the generic strength
Quick,
level.
Yeah,
start arm
and I'm-
wrestling.
This is your best chance.
We break out into a monster arm wrestling session. I'm just reach down, load another crossbow bolt, and fire at
Oh, roll to hit.
this horrifying old woman that appeared. She's also within like 40 to 80 feet, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Yep. 26.
Yeah, that totally hit.
It's almost a crit because I crit on. Oh no, 19, 20. D8. Do I take minus damage because I've got?
Be thankful
Mine-
you're
No,
using a
you don't.
crossbow.
Strength doesn't affect crossbows. So
Good. 7
7. Nice.
piercing damage, and I changed my dodge bonus to that hag
Okay.
because I'm afeared.
Yeah. All right, Nina.
Alright. This last ogre thing that I have no idea what the hell it is.
Yeah, he's
How far away
basically
is it?
running up to Fawn, and he's maybe
Get him! Get him!
20 feet away from you at this point. Because he's almost gotten up to the trailer with Fawn and Durian on it.
I'm
Alright,
off of it, but
well,
that's okay.
I'm gonna
Well, that's what I mean.
10. I gotta just check my skills for a second. here.
Sure.
Right. Okay, well, it's very unlikely, but I'm gonna attempt to quick mount my horse,
Okay.
which, if successful, will be a free action, so I'll be able to do other stuff.
Yeah.
If not, then I'm just gonna be moving on my horse for this turn.
Okay.
No, so I just mount up and then I position myself with the party.
Yeah. So you're
kind of
trying to
attack
get
sounds
up on this ogre, this water ogre thing.
Well, I'm also getting away from the beach line.
Okay.
A water ogre, huh?
I'm just moving back near the party, putting in my position to be able to like charge on the mount.
Well, I mean, you need some run up, so you basically have to just get on your horse and like start charging from there. So you can wait. Till
I mean, well, like I want to go fully towards public. I want to get back from the shoreline just so I'm, I'm not gonna stand there while this giant thing is coming, presumably at me, but I don't know. Travis.
Not giant at all. It's size
I
of a
thought you
human.
said giant hag. Oh, I thought you said giant hag. I'm like, giant.
I
old
didn't
lady.
say hag at all.
No one's. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Don't know
either
what
way,
this
I'm just
thing
I
moving away
asked
from
if
the
it
water.
was like a hag.
My mistake. I move away from the water though, and position myself to charge.
Okay. Cool. So you trot around.
Does your horse give a flick of its mane
Oh, what is a warhorse? So I imagine so.
and turn into?
Oh, you do have a war horse now. Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. So this thing starts wading through the water towards you guys, and let's see, Nina, you would still be the closest. You catch its eye. Roll me
Oh shit.
Oh man.
a
How
will
the hell
save.
is this? I thought I moved back on a horse, away from it.
Like you were 10 feet away from the ogre you're trying to charge. How? Like, what are you? Where are you trying to go?
You said you moved
I
back.
said
Position
away from the
yourself.
shoreline.
Yeah.
That's why I
Okay.
thought away from the shoreline. Meant
Yeah,
directly
and
away
it walks out of the water and looks at you. Roll a
from-
will save.
Well, yeah, I wasn't expecting to pass it.
Um.
No, with a +1 bonus.
That +1.
Oh, okay. 8. Ooh, no. Okay. So this thing casts its gaze on you, and you has Nina been concussed in the last 6 months?
Concussed.
Yeah. Has she had a
Hasn't
concussion?
knocked out. No, I'm pretty sure I've been poisoned and dropped, but I haven't actually had like a good blow to the head.
Okay, cool.
It's
Well,
like
this-
your amnesia comes back.
Yeah, basically that's a good description. Your mind is fogged, and you're just completely dazed. You don't know what's going on at all.
So I missed a turn. That's what days is, right?
You're dazed. You don't know how long you're dazed.
Oh, I thought days was the one turn thing. But
There is.
She's
there is-
not. You're not
don't
hit
put-
by the spell daze. You are dazed, as in the
Ah.
condition dazed.
Okay.
Cool.
Alrighty
Fun. Ogre up in
Yes.
your face.
I am going to directly up in my face. Like I don't.
Yeah,
have to
you
move?
see like
Okay.
seaweed trailing off of him, and he's raising a massive spear
Fuck yo
to
couch.
jam in your.
Gonna start
abdomen.
hitting him.
Okay. Fuck your couch. You hit him.
Damn it, my damage isn't on there. D6 plus D4 plus 1. So that's the first set of damage.
Cool.
Then D20 plus 8. Does 14 hit?
It does not. You
Okay.
slam your rod of ice against him, and you do touch him though. So include another D4 in your damage roll.
Okay. And then I attack with my short sword that I took the time to retrieve.
Yep.
So, plus 12 and then plus 17. Yes.
Yes. You hit.
No. Yes.
Nice.
Oh fuck, I forget. D12
Dude,
plus.
dude, the
D7.
pregnant lady is going ham.
I know, right? She's nutso.
I'm assuming that hits.
Juliet right here. Yes. And
If it's not dead, you still have your armor thing.
Oh yeah, I do.
Josh, let the other players remember this stuff.
Uh,
Your armor's
sometimes.
also wrapped up in clothing. To
That's
be
true.
hidden.
You said you tucked it under your belt. Or under your
So-
belt.
that's good point.
So you can activate it, but you'll probably badly rip whatever.
It'll rip your clothes off.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yes. Rip your clothes off.
Oh!
4 limit.
Ah,
Turn the old canvas
Is-
back on.
no, I don't use it.
Yo, couch.
Would it be better just to call you guys back?
Yes.
Okay. That was...
You need Sky Premium to make a
Apparently,
video.
we need Skype
Oh,
Premium.
fucking bullshit.
Even though it's free now.
God damn it,
Okay.
Kevin. Your company is terrible.
I planned this just so this would happen.
I really like.
I'm gonna get an apple. Screw Windows.
Yeah, because Apple makes Skype. Or a Skype
Uh-huh.
competitor. No, they don't.
We could always go Google Plus.
We could. We could.
Anyway,
Ugh,
fun. You hack and slash and smash and
I do.
hit this
Jab.
thing. And jab. There's maybe a little bit of jabbing, a little
damages.
uppercut. But you do not drop it. And it is pissed. So, it thrusts this huge spear at you. And that... what is your AC?
My AC is 20.
20.
Gives me a
So
second to
it
find
hits you.
Great.
And it does... It stabs you for 13 damage.
Okay. Well, I don't have my little character on the thing, so
Whoa, whoa.
Well, keep a note of it.
yes.
There we go.
Caben.
I am directing my arrows at this water lady.
Okay.
Who is not a hag?
Totally not a hag.
Unconfirmed
Totally
tag.
not a toaster.
Unconfirmed tag.
She's a toaster.
Alright, do I get
Yeah,
damage?
that was a silent joke.
I don't think I get damage bonuses on her, right?
You don't know.
I don't know.
I'll factor it in
Okay.
if you do.
Alright. So I'm assuming that's a hit, 31?
Yes.
Okay. Here's my damage for...
Okay. Second attack.
Second attack is... a 13.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Your second arrow, she just ducks under at the last moment. Durian.
This is going well. I'm gonna take another shot. Is Caben blocking me from her now that he's in... No, he's been
No,
taking shots.
he's like at the front of where your wagon would be. So no,
I'm,
he's not blocking. you at
I'm
all.
sitting here just gonna keep taking pot shots. This is working out well for me.
Oh, the puppy. No, yeah, like Nina's on a horse, like kind of like lollygagging for whatever reason, but she's not directly in your way either.
Okay, I load and fire, and I miss. I think 16.
That I believe hits. Yeah, that hits.
8 damage
8.
on
Shit,
the
son.
old not hag.
Totally not Hag. All right, Nina, you are dazed.
It's sort of 3 o'clock. We might not be able to finish
No,
this.
trust me, we'll be able to finish. This thing.
Because we're all about to die.
This thing
Well, I'm
casts.
dazed. I do nothing, sorry.
This thing casts a baleful eye towards you, Durian. Roll a will save. I don't know why I'm rolling anything.
Oh, there it is. Thank you. I don't often have to roll will saves. Oh my fucking god. Can I re-roll that? I'm gonna re-roll that. Once per hour.
Fuck you.
God damn it.
You're not a stars without number expert. You fail and your mind just clouds. You just kind of sit back in your seat.
I start
Stare at it.
drooling. I drool.
Yep. And after that, it heads back to the water and jumps in. Faunolin, there is a...
It dazes 2 people and leaves.
Travis, we gotta pause here.
Yeah.
Josh,
I really gotta
he
go.
really has to go.
Oh, all right.
I'm seriously pushing the time limit here.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
Okay.
So I'll sum this up.
Cliffhanger.
No
Oh,
cliffhanger. Fawn,
Okay.
you hack this thing to pieces and
Okay.
it dies because it has 1 hit point.
Oh.
And the hag runs away. Totally
gets
not
killed.
sea hag.
Okay.
Cool. So that'll finish it up. Sorry, Josh.
Bye,
Thanks.
Josh.
Yeah, I know.
See you later. See you
Let's
next
go, Josh.
I'll be back like hopefully an hour. Bye.
See ya.
Well, we won't be here in an hour, so
We won't.
see
I'll be
you
asleep in an
later.
hour. Hoping
But
it's
yeah,
not
the ogre had like 2 hit points left, and you're totally gonna hit it. And the sea hag was in the water, and you're probably not going to hit that. So
Nope.
So it dazes 2 of us and just pieces out.
I
Yeah,
did hit it for 17 damage total.
yeah, when you have 2 hit points left, you're gonna peace out.
Oh, shoot. I can't get a passing shot as it leaves?
Nope.
Ah,
By the
alright.
time your turn came up, it's already dived in the water.
Okay, that's fair.
Awesome.
That's fair.
Yep.
All right.
Alright.
Well, guys, I'm glad we got 2 parts of combat. One was a drunken brawl. The other one was...
Hey, drunken brawls can be
No, hey, it was awesome.
Wow.
seeing
I might have accidentally
Pregnant
killed 2
Fawn
people.
almost killed 2 drunk guys.
like literally the guy had 2 hit points. You hit him for 11. I'm like, oh, -9. He's dead. Durian's like, I heal him. Roll a d2 to see which one.
There you go.
Cool.
All right, Twitch. Thanks
Yeah,
for being
guys,
cool
Thanks
tonight.
for watching. If you like what we do here, please consider giving the channel a follow. Follow our YouTube as well. If you miss a week or so, we put VODs on YouTube if you want to catch up or stuff. We play this D&D campaign every Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, or you can just follow the Twitch and it'll give you notifications when we go live. Yeah, we love to have you come watch us. It's fun interacting with you guys in chat. It's lots of fun doing this with a live audience. So, other than that, I think we're good to go for tonight. I will be back in about 5 or so minutes to play some Resident Evil. So, if you want to watch me get scared and die, stick around.
Nice.
I want to see that.
If only I didn't have
Okay.
to go to sleep.
Other than
And
that,
Oh, go ahead.
other than that, I guess we're signing off.
All right. Thanks everyone for joining.
Peace out.
Adios.